Good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream. I'm going to do our March 27th just for today in a meditation. Greet you this morning and hope you're doing well. The verdict is still out for me. But I am grateful to be able to do the meditation even. Many people didn't wake up this morning. So I'm very grateful for that, right? Hope you are too. Okay, let's spend our time together discussing this meditation. It's entitled Looking for the Assets. We're talking about step 4. All right. In accordance with the principles of recovery, we try not to judge, stereotype, or moralize with each other. Now, that comes from the basic text, page 11. How many times in our recovery have we misunderstood the behavior of another, immediately formed a judgment, applied a label, and neatly tucked the individual into a pigeonhole? Perhaps they had developed a different understanding of a power greater than themselves than we had. So we concluded their beliefs were unspiritual. Or maybe we saw a couple having an argument. We assumed their relationship was sick, only to find out later that their marriage had prospered for many years. Thoughtlessly tossing our fellows into categories saves us the effort of finding out anything about them. Every time we judge the behavior of another, we cease to see them as potential friends and fellow travelers on the road to recovery. If we happen to ask those we are judging if they appreciate being stereotyped, we would receive a resounding no in response. Would we feel slighted if this were done to us? Yes, indeed. Our best qualities are what we want others to notice. In the same way, our fellow recovering addicts want to be well thought of. Our program of recovery asks us to look positively at life. The more we concentrate on the positive qualities in others, the more we'll notice them in ourselves. Just for today, I will set aside my negative judgments of others and concentrate instead on appreciating the favorable qualities in all. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. So we're talking about looking for the assets. Oh, okay. So I don't feel that this is about step 4. Let me just say that at the outset. I don't feel it's about step 4, but what we are talking about is something that we should be actually doing in step 4. So I think that's okay. But I just want to make it clear that this is not specifically about looking for those assets versus liabilities in step 4. But we can apply it to our step 4 work. We're talking about those automatic negative thoughts that we entertain, that we have, that we let take root in our spirit. And we have these bitter roots, right? And so we sit there in meetings, in life, with family, friends, work mates, at meetings, primarily is what we're talking about for recovery, and we sit there and we judge. We all do it. See, so it's not okay to say, "Oh, this doesn't apply." It absolutely does apply to me. It applies to you. It applies to all of us because it is such a innate habit to look at a situation and judge it. It just is. But what is not innate is for us to override that negativity with positivity. That's not natural. That is not natural. And so we develop that skill, that ability to look at an individual, hear a situation, and draw out of it the positive things. Look at them and instead of think, why does she have that on? Oh my goodness. Why is her wig twisted to the left like that? Why is he wearing Adidas tennis shoes with a Nike outfit? Why? See, I can go on and on and on and on because these are things that I actually have thought. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. These are things that I have actually judged people. I've judged their outsides. And you know why? Why have I done that? Why do you do that? Well, this meditation really is helpful, because what it says is that in the second paragraph, thoughtlessly tossing our fellows into categories save us the effort of finding out anything about them. Well, there you go, right? There you go. Okay, here we go. I do it because it saves me the time and the energy and the messiness of having to learn who they are. See, if I judge them on the outside, I give myself permission to not engage them based on whatever judgment I've made. That reminds me of a time. He's got quite a few years, maybe 25 now. I'm not really sure, but I remember a guy approached me and he said, Mighty Stream, it's so good to see you happy. And my mind immediately said, don't you know? I'm always happy. What are you talking about? Right? He said, hmm. He said, I remember when all you wore was the color black. You never wore anything else. And now I look at you, you wear all these vibrant colors. You're a happy energy to be around. It's so good to see you recovering. And I thought to myself, this person has sat around judging me, not knowing anything about me. He didn't realize that time period that he called himself judging was me going to beauty school and I was wearing a uniform that was all black with a little white on it with the emblem. See, he didn't realize that. And nor did I take the time to tell him because I realized in that instant that he was trying to look for the good, but he also revealed how he was looking at me negatively or judging me. And it's just as simple as that. People don't know us deeply. We want people to think positively of us. I do. I'm pretty sure you do. And it sort of hurts when we find out that they've been judging us. If that's true for me, I have reason to believe that it's true for you. And I have reason to believe that it is true for everyone. So let's stop. Let's stop judging people. Let's stop trying to judge a book by its cover. So here's the double dog dare of the day. And I know many of you will just move on to the other meditation. You will not take the dare. But if you do, I want for you today to make up your mind that you will set aside your negative judgments of others and concentrate on appreciating the favorable qualities in all. I want just for today for you to do that. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to mentally take note of all the times you actually don't have a first thought that is positive. And then I want you to flip that thought, that negative thought that you're having or judgment. And I want you to make it a point to greet that individual and say something like this: "Good morning. I noticed that you have such and such, and I just want to tell you that really looks nice on you." Or, "I really liked your share. I just wanted to tell you thank you." I want you to start practicing positivity, excuse me. I don't want for you to be false, right? I want you to be genuine. If there's nothing about the individual that you can find that's positive and tell them, then that's not the person for you to practice this on today. Let's keep it simple and let's do exactly what the meditation says. Stop judging and looking for the positive, the assets, right? You can do it. I know you can. I'm excited about doing it. I did it yesterday, not even knowing the meditation topic for today. I did it yesterday. And I saw that person's energy just swell up. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe. But it also verified that they are affirmation seeking. A lot of people just want to be affirmed and know that they've been seen and that people appreciate them for who they truly are. Not getting caught up in their transgressions or shortcomings, if you would call it that, and focusing on the times that they're not successful. Everybody wants to be thought of positively. So that's your challenge. Let me know how it goes for you today. My name is Mighty Stream, and I've enjoyed this time with you. We have a real busy day today. We're throwing an event for young people over at the Douglas, and we're excited to receive over 300 young people today. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. I know that I am going to have a long day. I won't be back here till about 10 p.m., but it's going to be the most amazing day of serving the youth in our community. Hey, you do the same. I believe in you. I know you can do it. Have a good day on purpose.